It's almost getting boring making these videos, but I still it's kind of getting boring making videos and how bad Marvel's going to do, but I still want to laugh about it because, fuck Disney and everything they've done. And I said it in a previous video, I think Five Nights at Freddy's is going to do better than the Marvels, and it's looking more and more true. Brie Larson's The Marvel Show now tracking for atrocious $45 to $50 million opening weekend. That's atrocious. That is a correctly used word there. But I'm going to get into this article, and I'm watching the new trailer that released. So, guys, make sure you smash that like button, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you share this video. It really does help. And, of course, I don't shill it enough. I've got all my links below. I put out notifications as much as I possibly can when videos come out. You'll guaranteed. So if you would, make sure you follow me there if you have any of those. They're all free. You don't have to pay anything because I'm a terrible Jew and I don't grift that well. But anyway, let's get into the video. Let's get into this article. A new report details that Brie Larson's upcoming film, The Marvels, is now tracking for an atrocious $40 to $50 million opening weekend. Yeah, thanks for repeating the title, assholes. All right. Anywho, this new report comes from World of Reel's Jordan Rumi, who claims some analysts had originally believed that the 55 to 75 million domestic debut would occur for the Marvels, but I'm being told the latest internal numbers are actually pointing to a $45 to $50 million 3-day opening. One of those other analysts was Sean Robbins at Box Office Pro, who claimed in the middle of October the film would have an opening weekend of 50 to 75 million. Robbins went on to predict the film would bring in a total of 121 to 189 million in its entire domestic run in the box office. Following that long-range prediction from Box Office Pro, Deadline reported that box office analyst firm Quorum originally informed them that the movie would bring in around 90 million in its opening weekend. However, by the middle of October, the outlet reported that 4-week lead tracking for the film was coming in at 75 to 80 million. That's a decline of 11% on the low end and 16% on the high end. Yet nobody's excited for this movie. It looks like absolute shit. The CGI shit, the actors are shit. Nobody gives a fuck about anybody that's in this. And that's just breaking down the movie. Brie Larson is extremely unfucking likable. Nobody cares about the other two characters. And then you couple that with Marvel being utterly destroyed over the last couple of years, being turned into the MCU that nobody wants to fucking see because nobody's going to see these damn movies. Box Office Pro has since downgraded its projections for the Marvels as well as part of their long-range tracking. For Wish and Napoleon, the new outlets predict the Marvel will only bring in between 45 million and 67 million in its opening weekend. They also predict the entire domestic haul will only be between 109 and 170 million. That's not even enough to cover the fucking budget. Like, we're watching Disney make movies that cost $350, $400 million to make, and they're not even making their money back. And that's before the marketing campaigns. If the World of Reel's projection turns out to be accurate, The Marvels will be the worst performing Marvel Cinematic Universe film for an opening weekend. Without adjusting for inflation, the current film with the worst performing opening weekend is 2008, The Incredible Hulk. And how much we like, well, you know what? Compared to what we're getting now, it's a great fucking movie. It had an opening weekend of 55.4 million, went on to gross 134 million in domestic. Its global was 265 million. I don't care so much about comparing it to other shitty movies. All right, so here we go. Here we got some more. Not only will these box office projections make The Marvels the worst performing Marvel Cinematic Universe film at the box office ever, but a report from Caroline Reed at Forbes noted that the film's production budget currently stands at 274 million. And I guarantee you it's higher than that because Disney keeps lying, straight up lying about what the budget for the movies were and how much it takes 6 months to a year before we figure out the budget was hundreds of millions of dollars more than they said it was. And that's not just for one movie, that's for everything they've been doing. So Caroline Reed said the blockbuster budget is disclosed in the company filings released yesterday by the Disney subsidiary, which made the movie. They show that over the 2-year period from the incorporation of the company to September 30th, 2022, it spent $274.8 million and banked a $55 million subsidy from the government of the United Kingdom where the movie was made. Oh yeah, that's right. Because the UK pays millions of dollars for companies to make millions of dollars that they don't fucking pay on. That's fucking genius. So overall, it brought the admitted spending to almost $220 million. It's still going to be way higher than that. I'd like to see what the real cost of this is. It's not likely. It's likely this is not even the final production budget, as the production company incorporated in the UK will likely continue to report its financial dealings for a number of years to come, as we've seen in the Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, the Avengers Endgame, and the other Disney productions in the UK. Yeah, like I said, they do this all the fucking time. They never actually tell us the number. We find out forever later that their movies didn't actually make money, and they just let these news outlets or pay these news outlets to run like, look how much money I made. They're all full of shit. So going on, nevertheless, based on the initial production budget, reclaims the Marvels would need to gross at least $440 million just to break even. It's going to be more than that. I guarantee you it's going to be closer to $600 million to break even. However, this is an extremely conservative prediction using a 2 times factor based on the net budget. Usually conservative predictions use a 2.5 factor, which means the film would need to hit $549 million if you use the net budget that factors in the tax subsidy. Some analysts even use a 3x factor. If you go with the standard, the film would need to gross around $659 million to break even. Yeah, that's probably going to be more realistic. But that's it though. Disney keeps using these insane fucking budgets, lying about what the production cost was, because everybody calls them out on their shit. They're like, no, look, we made money. And we find out a year later, maybe 2 years later, that the budget was double that and they didn't make any fucking money. And yet everybody's like, no, that's not true. It is fucking true. And Disney has ruined their reputation that nobody even wants to go see these movies. They've hired all these woke fucking writers and directors. That's why South Park was so fucking funny. Put a woman in it, make her gay, lame, game. Put a woman in it, make her lame and gay. That's all they fucking do. It's terrible. That's why nobody's watching this shit. But like I said, the new trailer's out. It's worse than the first one. So let's watch this 1 minute and 12 seconds of I Hate My Life. So let's watch this 1 minute and 12 seconds of I'm never going to see this. This is a fucking joke. Oh fuck. Let's get in. Oh fuck, let's go.
I don't like that name.
Like, what the fuck is even going on here? There's a bunch of bad guys that trip over themselves, so a superhero has to come in? The fuck is that music? And what? See, perfect pause. Who the fuck makes that face? You're not even doing anything. You're standing there and you're making this fucking over exaggerate. It's like a B movie.
Really? Hi.
I mean, could you imagine if Iron Man got teleported somewhere and just pops up beside... Fuck. Nick Fury and just looks at him and says, hi. Like, oh my God, this is fucking awful. Oh my God, this music is driving me crazy. Oh, how the fuck? Just ta 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 ta. Like, what the fuck? This is Gen Z shit, isn't it? I can't tell if that trailer was taking itself seriously or somebody actually thought that was a good fucking scene of the movie. Like, none of these fucking broads can act. The action is fucking a joke. Like, quite literally, there are fucking fan-made films on YouTube that are better than this shit. I mean, shit, I can go hire someone on Fiverr for $20 and get a better fucking CGI than this. What the fuck? But I don't think I'm telling you guys anything new. But let me know in the comments section because I want to hear your thoughts on this. While you're there, again, make sure you smash that like button, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you share this video out. But until the next one, guys, be easy like sleazy.